Hello, hello. So, I don't remember what the last thing I said at the end of the last episode was because that was a couple days ago. No, it was yesterday afternoon, I guess. Um, so let me explain where we're at. I talked to my friend, and he said that uh, I've showed him my notes before, my Discord channel, and he's like, "Hey, I'm curious if you've found the things that you need to find to figure out where this key goes." So what I did was I gave him access to my Discord channel. I just invited him because it's a Discord channel. You can do that apparently. And so he looked through all my notes and he said, "Yes, you have the information that you need to do this." And he also let me know, just to ease my pain, I asked, "Is the information in a book or in a letter in the mailroom?" Like I tried to eliminate some of the places with the most text because I didn't want to just read through literally everything in my notes again. Although maybe someday in the future that would be a good idea. And he said it is text, but it's not any of those books or things like that. So I started doing a lot of reading. I think I've spent 2 hours today just looking through all my notes. It's currently almost 5 o'clock, and on and off today, having conversations with him. Now, that's allowed me to actually find a whole bunch of weird stuff. Now, one thing, for example, is that I noticed in my pictures of the not the mechanarium, the other one, the one that turns, the roundabout one. What's it called? Rotunda. And the rotunda, there was a letter on the ceiling that I took a picture of a long time ago. It looked like an N. And my friend's like, "I didn't even notice that." There's a lot of stuff that he didn't notice that I've just been like throwing screenshots at him left and right. Like, "Hey, does this mean anything to you? Does this mean it?" Because I wasn't sure. And so finally, I actually I did the most. I went through my most annoying notes, which maybe I could show you. It might be better for this story to show you. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna try and get this on screen. I've done it before. It's not easy, but I'll do it again. Okay. This is my most annoying note section. My treasure trove note section. And it's because not only is every treasure trove note in here, but I took screenshots. I tried to take screenshots of what color box they're in, what was on the cover. And then I got a little bit when I was doing the whole thing in the reservoir, I kind of felt like all this was together. And so I took screenshots of not only that, but all the ones in the reservoir. So I guess what I'm saying is this is a heck of a mess. It's and there's so many of these. Um, but I did find some stuff that I think is important. And the first one is one of the first ones it gave me. And it says, "The treasure of the trove is not in the house." But I don't know if this is a white box or a blue box. I think it's a blue box. I think it was in this one. So, because originally it said the green memos and white boxes are lies, I think this is a green memo and a blue box. So it says the true treasure of the trove is not in the house. And that on its own is like, whatever. But then there's this one. Let me get to it. Again, these notes suck. And that's why. So green memos and blue boxes are true. I don't know if that's true or not because it was a green memo and a blue box. Green memos are lies in a white box, but that says, yeah, see, there's a lot here. It's annoying. But this is the important one. You will need a key to obtain the true treasure of the trove. And the treasure is not in the house. What's weird is this is a green memo in a red box. So that's not true. But green memos and blue boxes might be. I don't know. Um, anyway, so here's the thing. In conversations that I've had with my friend, let me turn off the Discord overlay now. I changed my mind because it's you being able to see my notes is very helpful here. I wish I remembered which one it is in. I think it might be in the drafting room. No, maybe it's in the library notes. So one of these drafting books, or maybe it's the one that's in the dormitory. Let me go to the dorm. It's a bedroom. Nope, it's definitely one of the ones in the library then. Sorry about this. Library. Oh boy. Library. Great. This will take a minute. At least my library notes are sorted by book, so it's easy for me to go, okay, I just. Here it is. Shrine blessings. The blessing of the monk. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you'll draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. I have yet to get that one, but my friend told me a long time ago because I was confused as to what that meant. I didn't know the two that I didn't mean were blessing of the chef and blessing of the monk. They were both very confusing, so I asked him what they meant. And so the blessing of the chef, what spread is like, okay, for each different spread you do, when spread things out, you actually add an extra dish to the dining room. And I did that a couple runs ago. At this point, it might be like 12 runs ago. I don't know. Time is blending together, but I got those extra dishes. And then the blessing of the monk, I have yet to use. I think I've used every single other one. I've done this one. I've definitely done this one. 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 I've only not done the blessing of the monk. So it allows me to put rooms outside. So my guess is all three of those things combined is that I've had this in the back of my head for a long time, Blessing of the Monk, that I'm going to use it for something at some point. Oh, and to give you more background on that, the reason I know about what it does also is because I did that on something like video 7 of mine. I used the berries and I put the garage outside, and I found that thing that says like here I have it here. It's in my garage notes, I believe. It's nice to have my notes. Honestly, it's kind of nice to have my notes that I can refer to when talking to you because most of the time I'm just talking. But here is this one, right? I put the steady as a scepter, deadly as stone, heavy as a crown, ready as a throne. I put this outside using the berry, and then I asked my friends about it who were way ahead of me in the game at the time. And they're like, "What are you talking about? We have no idea what you mean." Now I was very careful, and I didn't even tell them what I did. I just told them that I did something crazy with the garage and found a thing. And the way that both of them ended up doing the experiment was not with the berries. They used the blessing of the monk, and they told me the blessing of the monk is how we put the garage outside. And I was like, okay, well, now I know what the blessing of the monk is. But I've never used it, and I don't even know the numbers to use it. But let's just stick with the notes here. Let me go to my notes for the shrine. Shrine, shrine, shrine. There you are. In the shrine, I've been kind of keeping track. So, 16 was berry picker, 10 was general, 31 was berry picker, 74 was general, 17 is dancer, 1 is dancer, 2 is dancer, 5 is gardener, 3 is high roller, 7 is chef, 11 is tinkerer. So I think what that means is if 16 is berry picker, 10 is general, 11 is tinkerer. I think I need 13. Let me just double check because it's every two. So where's my 1? 1 was dancer. 3, where's 3? 3 is high roller. 5 is gardener. 7 is chef. 9 and 10 are general. 11 and 12 would be tinkerer. I know 15 and 16 are berries, so 13 and 14 must be monk. So I'm going to try and do that today. And now you've kind of caught up with my thought process. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to pause and turn off my notes. All right. So I'd like to re-roll. After all that talking, I've kind of like my brain is like, okay, now I need to actually figure out what I need to do. No. Well, actually, I'm going to need it. Okay. Might as well. Because I'm going to need to sleep there, right? I guess I'll do this. Just for fun. Let's solve a puzzle. 12. 7. 14. 2 squared is 4. Yikes. Okay. 1/3 times 6 is 2. Squared is 4. Rounded up is 10. Plus a third. 10 and a third. Seriously? Times 9. Is that 33? That doesn't seem right. What am I doing wrong? Let's try this again. 1/3 times 6 is 2. Squared is 4. Rounded up. Oh, is down. Is rounded down, right? Because it's to the tens place. So that would be 0. Aha. Okay, that makes much more sense. Plus a third. So we're at a third times 9. We're at 3. Squared is 9. So now we're at 10. Okay. Woo! That was scary. It's like a Severance. These numbers were frightening. Alright. Where am I going? I have coins. Maybe this will give me gems. Give me gems, give me gems. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just, I need gems for my re-rolling. Now give me a study. Thank you. So far, so good. Oh, what did I start with today? A telescope and a battery pack. I really ought to get myself an observatory then. I guess I'll just buy this and this. You never know. I don't have keys yet because I didn't get keys from here. So I need an observatory. Maybe I should go get the blessing now before I use my gems by mistake and forget. I wonder if there's any hidden blessings. If you like, oh, use exactly 73 coins and something crazy happens. Yep. Okay, what was the number? Let me I actually said it not too long ago. Oh gosh, that's a little creepy. Those little hands. Anyway, Okay, I'm going to my notes. I'm not going to bring it up on screen again, but I think it was 13. I sure hope so. Come on. Yeah. All right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need a shovel or not. Maybe you'll just put it in the box outside. Like, my guess is that I'm going to put the treasure trove outside. Oh, perfect. Was that really all I needed? Anything else today that I wanted? I think this might just be it. I might just grab this telescope and end the thing. Oh, I do need the key. Perfect! 1 gem and 1 key for each rank, then lose 3 steps for each rank, then gain 1 coin for each day spent. And then... Yep, next. And lose. Game over. That would be very funny. I amuse myself. I make my own fun. Alright. And then lose. Hey. Hey, you. What you got going on here? Thanks. Okay. Are we done? Is there anything else I want? Maybe I should get a shovel for tomorrow. Can I get a security room? I could also get a freezer, I suppose. Oh. Well, that's... I mean, I didn't really mean to give me a shovel now. Unless I get a coat check. But I don't really need to coat check a shovel. I get them so regularly. Oh, I did want to try the fire thing. And I have armory again, right? Yes. I'm going to leave that in there. It's too good. Okay, so I'm just looking for a freezer. Right? That's it? I was going to add more to that sentence, but I think the sentence is over. Oh, no, security. That's what I said. Okay, so what was I going to do in here? I had a theory. I can't remember what it was. Oh my goodness. What am I even thinking? Why was I coming into security? Oh, okay. To use the internet to make sure there's a shovel in the commissary tomorrow or whenever I can. Alright. I'm a bit scatterbrained today. Let's do remote... No. Well, I could check what the experiment is. Maybe I'll get lucky with an immediately experiment. Let's see. Or maybe even one that's like open your map a bunch. Yeah, that could be nice. Experiment setup. Continue. Okay. Gain a star. I think that is what I want. Now, if I could grab some food, maybe I can get a kitchen. And then what is the login in network? Sorry, I missed the commissary thing. Staff services. It's been a while since I've done this. Shovel, please. Approve order. Alright, okay. Now, kitchen me. I'll just redraw. Either freezer or kitchen. I mean... Oh well. Guess it's not going to happen. Well, let's do this and see what I get in here. This is kind of fun. So there's a gem. Just a single gem. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Did I just gain a star? Oh yeah, I did because of the. So I was gonna see if this is a hovel by doing this. No, it's not a hovel. Okay. So what could it be? There was one gem in here. Is there any other indicator of what this is? Towels? A basketball? I don't know. A whale? Huh. There was one gem, and that was pretty much it. Is this rug always here? Maybe the rug is the key. I don't know. Huh. Okay, well, let's just try it. The nursery. Okay, whatever. I don't I don't get this yet. Sure. Give me that single coin. I really want the kitchen. I guess I'm gonna use all my rerolls trying to get a kitchen. Fine. I guess I could also just run as far north as I can go. I'm only on rank 3 though. Whatever, I'll just go north. I think I'm gonna get unlucky with an electronic door at some point. Sure, why not? Do I have a shovel, right? Get to pet the dog. Hey, buddy. Open the door, please. Turnip. Oh, that's nice too. Okay, yeah, I could dig for turnips. I'm just looking for as many possible foods as I can so I can gain a bunch of stars before the end of the run. Perfect. Even better. I'm almost at rank 8, so this will be kitchen. I mean, not kitchen. This will be a. This will give me dinner. Come on, give me a kitchen, please, game. Is there anything that would... I guess I could do this. Okay, there's the kitchen. I'll save you for next time. Oh, man, I have not gotten used to where my... whatchamacallit, my foundation is. That's good. That's another star. Okay, perfect. Extra stars. I suppose I'll go this way. There's a gem for a reroll. Just give me a kitchen. I'll do this, I guess. Get even more gems for rerolls. Dig. Maybe I'll get a turnip? No. Darn. There's a key. Pet the dog. Hey, buddy. Okay, and I think that was it. Did I use all my doors? I think I may have. I guess I could... I'm not going to go back through the foundation. Darn it. I don't think these can have any apples in them or anything. But maybe just in case. No, it would, the rerolls would... I should have done this before, of course. I think I did even have a sledgehammer. Oh well. I'll open the map. I'll eat dinner. Okay. Let me open my map and make sure there's no other easy spots to get. I could have went through the foundation. Okay. No. We're just going to go in here. We're going to open this one. See what it says. The family core can be found in a red room with a 5-letter name. I think that's a lie. Again, there's so many of these that are such a pain in the butt. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Where are you at? Treasure, treasure, treasure. Trove notes. Pursue. And what color is this in? I don't know. As a black box, like on an airplane. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I just didn't pick up any of the money. Yeah, why not? Sure. Not that it matters. Now, I need to know how this monk thing works. If you call it a day, okay. I think, do I have to manually call it a day? I think I might. So I'm going to do that just in case. I'm not going to let time run out here. I'm going to call it a day on purpose. Okay. Gosh, I hope this is the answer. Because if it's not, I have no idea what else to do. I think it is based on what my friend said. Just, they gave me enough small nudges that this feels like I can't. I looked through all of my notes, and this is the only thing that seemed even remotely close to accurate. Alright, I've never done this before. Now, should I go get the key? Probably. Should I go get a shovel? Maybe. Okay, let's see what we can roll. Does the treasure trove cost gems? I cannot remember. Let's go get the key. Actually, I don't think there's any risk in just going to the treasure trove first and seeing if I'm even right. And if I need a shovel. Oh boy. Okay. That answers that question. Take all the money. Because I'm greedy. Okay. That feels nice. It's a little weird, like, oh hey bird. It's weird because today I played Blueprints in my notes for hours. And I don't know how I feel about that. Where am I even going? Does that make sense? Like, I've been recording myself play, but recording myself looking through my notes for hours with no gameplay, I'm not going to do that. Like, you might want me to as a viewer. You might go, oh, that's really what the game is like. But I just, does this open differently when you're down here than when you're upstairs? Do both doors open when you're upstairs and just one when you're down? That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. I don't know, there's just... Doing a whole lot of research is not always what I enjoy. And I don't know if there's any... I don't think the game is worse because of that, but it's definitely just... This is a hard game to stream. I'm curious how people that like actually stream, that people actually care about watching, but like want to complete it, how much of a pain in the butt is this? Like, just are you just wandering around aimlessly, or do you just get... Does chat help you? I guess is... hold on. 109. Bam. 115. Bam. East. Bam. How do people deal with this? I don't know. And what would my life have been like if I got the Blessing of the Monk earlier? Right? If I got the Blessing of the Monk a long time ago, I probably would have been experimenting with it like crazy. This game is just so big. It's just hard to deal with. It kind of makes me wonder like how it's bad to classify a game like this like in the way that I'm about to, but I think you'll understand where I'm coming from. Is like, am I bad at this game because I've needed to ask for these hints? Or is the game so large that it's just not expected that one person will be able to find everything? Like my friends, what they used was my hint for the garage. I was like, hey, I put the garage in a weird place. And both of them used that information to find some new stuff. Just like I'm using their information to find some new stuff. I'm kind of using them to sort down everything into... Ooh, that's interesting. What is this? Oh, crazy. Oh, hello. I'm looking at this because... So blue is the Mount Holly symbol. Huh. So... Here's my question, right? Sorry, I'm just looking at the colors. The colors, Duke. The colors. I think I've made that joke before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one's missing? Is one of them missing? Huh. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 symbols. Yeah, there's definitely one missing. Hold on. Costa Rica. Eraja? Oh, no, there it is. Nuance is a diamond. That should be green, right? Yeah. Morajai? The rainbow one? Yeah, Morajai doesn't have one. I feel like there's one more missing. Vera, the doorbell looking, that's what I call it. Yeah, Vera and Morajai don't have a scepter. Interesting. But here's where my thought process is leading. If I choose blue, it says the royal scepter will not be lost. Does that mean it's going to be stuck at blue? And is that the right color for me? My instinct is that I should hold this and go into near that blue door. Uh, uh, all right. So I have a royal scepter. So something said steady as a scepter, right? Uh, I'm overwhelmed right now. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. And also, my friend just messaged me. Remember, I let him into my notes server? That turned out to be a little bit of a mistake. Not really, because he's awesome, but he's seeing the screenshots that I upload in real time and asking me questions about them now. And I'm like, well, fine. I want to respond to him, but I'm playing right now. He's like, I know you're playing, but do you think that thing that you just took a screenshot of is true? Because it's crazy. And I'm like, I don't know. You're blowing my mind here, man. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and go downstairs. Now to do that, I need fire. Or is that lit already? Maybe I just need to get the boiler room going. Let me find out. It's good to know. And the boiler room is blue, so that's going to be helpful, thank goodness. Oh, I curse you, stupid frickin' safe that was the bane of my existence for so long. Alright. I'll redraw. I don't have a shovel. None of these are good. Why are none of these good? I guess this is the best one. Hi. And hello. Yeah. Let me turn left. Gosh. What is your problem, drafting? Okay, I'll take these. These are nice. Hello again. And you. Come on. No, don't be shy. You and your little waggedy tail. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on up. No? There you are. Yeah, hey. Okay. That was the most important thing to do. Alright. We are trying to do what again? I've already lost the plot. I was too busy petting the dogs. Where am I trying to go? The boiler room. But this was good too. Then lose 2. Sure. Give me a boiler room, dang it. Okay, the reason I'm not re-rolling is because I think the boiler room probably has to be near the inside of the house. So I think now I can start re-rolling. I could do experiments, I guess. I guess. Yeah, might as well. Maybe I'll get some more stars. I'm trying to build up my stars. I want to see what happens at 200. Yep. But there's no stars. So I guess I'll just do this. My allowance is high enough. Alright. So I need fireplace rooms? Give me another den. Did I already use both my dens? This works. Yep. Oh, so good. I could just do that. Ooh. No, I won't. I really just want the boiler room. You know, at this point, it just feels like an obligation to pick up these coins, not that I actually need them. Give me the boiler room. Here it comes. I'll re-roll until I get it this time. Right. There it is. Okay. So now, I just need to turn that on and then head out. I believe I do that by turning this. I have to turn it until, I think that one? No, this one right here. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't have a lot of steps left. I do have a dining room, right? What if I just... Did I block myself out of heading north, though? I think I did. Not a big deal. I don't care that much. I can go through the den. No, I can't. I'll just go back downstairs. I was just thinking I don't have a lot of steps, but not a big deal. And then so from here, I'll just try and draft some fireplace rooms just to get them out of the way. Oh, I didn't mean to click the pool. I meant to click redraw, but whatever. It is what it is. I'll just use these. Why not? Okay, you know what? I won't open the next one. I don't think I'll need a key, but just in case. I just need a fireplace room. Any fireplace room will do. I don't know if there is any more fireplace rooms that I can get here. Huh. I do have to end in a blue room. So this kind of works for me. I'll just throw that there. And then this will be where I stop. So we're going to run out downstairs. I sure hope I don't need fire. If I do, I can maybe come back up and try and roll an armory. Where am I headed? This way. It's been a while since I've done this. The long walk. Are there any crates in here? I'm just going to double check as I go. I don't think there are. Okay. Unless they're in one of these little rooms. So we'll see now if the fire is still lit. It is. Oh, right. I forgot about you. Oh, man. Well, whatever. This is the walk of shame. So I'm going to go get the microchips. I think 2 of them are in the grotto and the third one is over there. Or maybe I didn't put them back. I don't remember. I should have just looked. No, there wasn't any lights on that door, so 2 of them are in here, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. This is just using a lot of steps for no reason. So yeah, I really, really, really like this game. Like I said, at some point it felt like this game was made just for me. And I still feel that way. But it has reached a point where I feel like the number of things that I can do has shrunk down. And if I were playing this on my own without recording myself, I'd probably be looking for more. I'd feel less shame. I have all three right before I screw this up. Yeah, I'd feel less shame about all these times that I'm like, hey, I need a little bit of a push. And it's weird. And it's because, like, whenever I record myself playing a game like this, it's because I love puzzle games so much and I like when I feel good at them, right? You know, who doesn't? Who doesn't like feeling good at something? And asking for mild hints. Okay, I'm holding the blue scepter. Open for me. I am holding the blue scepter. Open up. Alright. I'm going to leave these here. So yeah, I mean, asking for hints isn't a shameful thing, but I want to give you guys the experience of what it's like for me to play this. And it's difficult to admit the type, like the amount of times I think I'd be asking for help. You know, anyway. So we've reached a point, I guess, in my playthrough where I think generally, if I wasn't recording myself, I probably would have been, hey Nick, just give me a bigger push in the direction. Instead of this little push and then eliminate some stuff and then I'll pour through my notes. Because pouring through my notes isn't really enjoyable to me. It's okay. It's not terrible. But it does feel like homework. Like it was really satisfying to figure that out through the notes. But if he had said something like, oh, you want to look for memos. If he had just told me look for memos, I think that would have been enough. I still would have been just as satisfied. But instead, I did it the other way. Instead of having him tell me what to look for, I looked through everything and then had him, as stuff in my head got eliminated, I had him confirm that it was eliminated just in case I missed something. Because what I was most worried about, I know I'm not walking around or doing anything. I guess I'm just going to go into the planetarium now. So what's next for me to do? I have a scepter. So here's a perfect example. I have a scepter, and I have a note that's as steady as the scepter, blah blah, as a stone, blah blah blah. And when my friend first found that, he had no idea what it meant. And so he and I were just like talking about it, and he's like, well, I have one idea, and I think it's related to maybe needing to gather for things somewhere. And so at some point he was like, hey, I've made progress. And this discussion we had, like, I wouldn't feel shame about this discussion because it was just a talking about this game that I love with friends. But it basically, through the power of me not being completely oblivious to things, I realized that the discussion we were having, where he's like, the scepter and the stone and whatever, and what his theories were, we were theory crafting, and then he stopped theory crafting with me, which means that that's the answer, probably. Like, if he's like, hey, I don't know what to do, why don't we talk this out? And then we talked it out. And he gave me just enough information to know that he thought that you had to gather some things places. And I was like, well, do you know, like, what you'd have to gather? And he's like, I think so, but I don't know what this is. So maybe it's this, and maybe it's this. Do you have any idea? Do you have a screenshot of what this looked like? And just by having this conversation, it's technically extra information that you, as a viewer, are not privy to me having, but that I feel I gained in a way that was somewhat organic. It wasn't by, like, obviously cheating. I didn't go online and look up what to do next. But it doesn't feel like information I should be able to have. And so it's weird. It's a weird situation to be in. It makes me feel guilty for enjoying the game in the way that I enjoy it. Yo, what the heck? I totally just heard something. Was that in the game? Sounded like a rumble. Yo, what did I just hear? I'm hearing it again. Yo, I'm totally hearing this noise over and over and over. Yeah, so there's some noise that's happening. I think that I'm triggering something, opening and closing something somewhere. I'm going to stand still and see if I hear it again. You can't hear this because I turned the sound down in the game pretty low, but it's like a rumble. It's like going grum, grum. I haven't heard it again since I stopped moving. I feel like there's something below me, some trigger I'm hitting. Like maybe it's the doors in that cave are opening and closing. Here. Yeah, I'm hearing it now. Huh. It sounds like a door opening or closing. It's like right when I hit this spot. What's below this? Let me take a look. I heard it there too. This is nuts. I got completely sidetracked by this. It was insane, guys. What am I hearing? Huh. Yo, it's kind of creepy. I don't know what I'm hearing. I guess I'm gonna walk down in here and see if it's the doors opening and closing. Sorry, I'm being very quiet because I need to listen to the game. Those are open already, so it's not that. I'm hearing wind. Hmm. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it could be either. something is rumbling. It's like something is opening, but it's what it really sounds like is when I'm hitting the boundary of this area. There's like the downstairs area. I'm triggering some kind of noise to happen. It's possible it's the something in the chest room. Maybe it's the sound of that door opening or something like that. I really don't know. It's also possible it is the yeah, it's I might be right directly over if you think about it. So like if I take the elevator down and I run this direction and then come down here and the chest room is right kind of over there, I think ish. It's possible that it's that the clock that I did at the beginning that raised the where the Aries key is. It's possibly that sound of that like raising. I don't know, but it's crazy and it totally distracted me, and I'm very confused. Anyway, so yeah, what I was saying, I don't have a lot more to do right now. I mean, I do, but I don't. And it's for what I was talking about earlier. It's like I have these vague ideas from conversations outside the game, and normally I would feel absolutely no, I would not be conflicted. I would feel no shame. I would feel nothing. But because I'm kind of recording myself, and it feels like it's like extra information. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels like yeah, I'm not beating blueprints on my own, and that's okay. If I was not recording myself, I wouldn't feel the need to beat blueprints on my own, and it makes me feel how like makes me wonder how other streamers are. There's some people that I like watching play games. Obviously, I watch Day9 play games. He is very, very, very anti-spoiler in every way, but at the same time, I don't know how much he cares about what I'll say beating the game. Like when I say beating, I mean like everything. Like when I watched him play The Witness, for example, or when I watched him play Talos Principle, he made it a certain way amount through, and then he was just kind of done. And that is how I was with The Witness also. I'm about to get a little spoilery. I'll be very careful, but I'll speak in vague terms for The Witness. In The Witness, just like in Blueprints. By the way, I'm standing up now and I'm walking around. I'm not even at my desk anymore. But hopefully this recording is still coming through loud and clear. I'm ranting in my room. I'm sorry that this is boring to watch, but you can hopefully listen to me because maybe if you're still watching, that's why you're here, is because I like to talk and my opinions. Anyway, Day9. Sorry, I got distracted. The Witness has, just like Blueprints, some layers to it. Now, the layers I would not call as deep as in Blueprints. They're much more surface level. They give you visual hints to the deeper layers while you're on the surface. That's the best way of putting it. I think in that way, The Witness is more friendly to players. Now, there's other things, in my opinion, that The Witness does that are less friendly to players than what Blueprints does. But there is a deeper layer in The Witness. And when I got to that deeper layer, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I love this. But I didn't finish it, and I didn't feel the need to. It's hard to explain, but I kind of knew that there wasn't going to be anything crazy at the end of completing those layers. And so I got to a point where I was satisfied with what my progress was. And I just kind of stopped and then went on the internet and was like, hey, what happens if you do all this? Oh, nothing. I'm glad I kind of stopped. Because I just wasn't feeling it, right? I was enjoying myself, but it wasn't the type of gameplay that I liked so much. And Blueprints were not at that point. So, like, all this cool stuff about finding hidden things and putting keys in places and getting special items, this is all extremely my jam. However, I'd feel much more satisfied just getting pushes. Like I don't feel like I'm like betraying some random person who's watching me play through this game, which is also what's crazy about this is like really there's only 3 of you. If like realistically, I think like 3 people are watching me play, and I don't consider myself that entertaining. Like I try to be entertaining, but after what we're on like video 80 or something by now. If you're here, I don't know why. Is, is that a harsh thing to self-criticize like that? If you're watching this, I don't know what you're getting out of it because I feel like I'm not providing enough entertainment as I play. Like even now, I'm not walking around and talking because I can't do that. I'm just talking, which I think hopefully maybe someone wants to hear my insight on this. Hopefully. But if I was like the best streamer ever, or a professional streamer, even like a good amateur streamer, I'd probably be walking around and trying to accomplish something while I'm doing this. And I can't, I just don't have that power. So I'm sitting back down on my computer now, and here we go. So what am I going to try and do? Is there anything else that'd be fun to put outside? Yes. If I can get into room 46 on this run, I'd be very happy. Because I'd like to see what happens if you put that. Oh, but I talked about the planetarium. Is room 46 a blue room? I think it is. So what do I need to do to get there? I probably have already screwed up because I don't have a lot of steps. I'd have to go back into the boiler room, let myself go north, or I need a key card. If I can get a key card, I could just go up through the foundation maybe. Let's try that. So I'm giving myself a goal because I don't have a goal at the moment. And without a goal, there's really not much for me to do. So my goal is to get into room 46 and then go to sleep. And that will actually probably be the end of this run. Now to do that, I need a key card. I don't know if I've ever gotten a key card in the attic. I don't know. I do not know. Let's try it. Key. Coupons. No, this isn't looking good. Shovel. Okay. Alright. I think I just heard a dog through the attic wall. That's funny. So, the only thing to do now is to go in the boiler room. Have I gotten everything from these rooms? I don't remember if I stopped and actually, like, looked. Oh, darn, that was a waste of a step. For some reason, I thought that I could go north. Okay. So we're going this way. Let me actually just double check my map. Observatory, aquarium, den, trophy room, rumpus. I could dig. Maybe I'll get a turnip? No. Turnips would be good here. I don't know if I went in the lab. I did, but I don't know if I looked for a key card. Might as well. Just take a look around just in case. I think a key card could technically be in the lab. Alright. So here we go. I need to restart the boiler just so I can get across the bridge. Oh, I could dig. Maybe I'll get a turnip here. That would be really nice. No. Is this one? Yeah. Alright. Oh, maybe turnip? No. Alright. Wait, there's a door here? Ah, this could be a key card. It's been known to happen. Unfortunately, no. But let me see if I can get a kitchen. It's a blue room, right? This could have a key card in it. It has happened before. And let's see if I'm missing one, just in case. Ha. Wait, why is a royal scepter have yet to be collected if it's in my hand? That's funny. I'm gonna ask my friend about that. And there's a trunk I missed. I wonder if that's just a bug. If you're holding it, it's just there. Huh. Okay. Um, I really could use a kitchen. Hmm. All right. A treasure map. Oh, great. Just what I didn't need. Okay. Come on. Kitchen, please. Please kitchen me. Oh, I guess I could do this. Maybe there'll be a cupcake in there. It's happened before. Or a key card. But if I... Okay, if I grab this, I'll have 3 steps left. And I'm done. I can't make it back. So I have to get a kitchen. Oh... What are the chances that it'll have apples for sale? Wish me luck. Nope. Oh well. Well, this is a lot of rerolls for the next one, I guess. Here we go. This is it. My last shot. I need food. That's really all I could get, is food. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. Does this stop me from using steps? I think it does. If I get the, if I happen to get a stopwatch. Let me see. Sure. Well, that didn't work anyway. I didn't get a stopwatch. Anything good on here? I've lost my key of Ares. I still don't understand what's in her hand. I guess it's a pencil or a pen or something. Well, that's it. Is this a blue room? It is not. I better call it a day in this blue room right here. Okay, I think that's going to be it for today. I don't have a lot of time left. I've been playing a while. And I did spend some time talking to my friends and stuff. Let's see. I could try one more time. I basically what I would like to do now is get room 46 into the outer area. What did I just? Where did I stop? In security? Security in the outer room doesn't really do much for me. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick, see how much time I have left to play. All right, I have a little bit. I mean, here's the situation I'm in is that we have family in town, but they're right now they're not at home. They're off doing something that I'm not a part of. They're like a, I guess I don't need to explain, but they are And then they're going to go get some dinner with some other people, and then at some point they're going to come back. But I don't think it's any time in the next 40 or 50 minutes. So it's possible that I will have to very quickly be done. But for now, I'm going to try and get to room 46. Now, I'm going to be getting a lot of blue rooms, which might mean the best way would be for me to just run downstairs and go hit the button from outside. Because I don't know if I'm going to get a throne room to get in. I'll go do that. It's a guaranteed way. Now, is there anything I want in the outer room? I don't know. I don't think I heard that noise this time, which is another indicator that it might be related to the clock thing. All right, so we're just gonna run through here. Haven't done this in a long time. I think it's this one that I left open. Yeah. All right, just go pull the thing. And then head back upstairs. Now, I know I can do this through the throne room, but I don't think that I'll have a chance. So, just to expound on what I was saying before while waiting for this to happen and while I run back. Like I said, I've talked to my friend about things. The theory crafting that he was doing was that I thought, okay, I'm going to bring the crowns to the throne room. I did that once in a previous video, or one of the crowns, the paper one. And he said something like, I think you're on the right track, but there might be more to it. And so, when I tried it and didn't work, I let him know. He's like, yeah, I think that it may be related to that thing you found outside, is what he told me. The heavy is the scepter, heavy is the crown, something is steady as the scepter, etc. And then he didn't talk about it any more than that. And I can conclude from understanding that because he didn't talk about it anymore, it probably worked. That might be what I have to do next. And like I said, I feel kind of a sense of shame even just admitting that. What was I doing? Right. If I can get into the antechamber from the foundation. So I don't need to go all the way there. If I can pet some dogs. That's not how that sentence was going to end. But I can get myself... Oh, this is nice. I'll do this. If I can get myself a key card. And then I can just go through the antechamber. Through the... Wait. Oh. It's not blue today. Alright. Interesting. Okay. That is good to know. So I think I'd have to click it. No? It's still there. Huh. But it didn't pop up and make blue ones more common. I don't think. It's not showing it here anyway. Well, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, guys? What color do I want? I have no clue. I guess gold. Give me a commissary. Or an armory. Alright, I could try that fire thing too. I could just go do that now. It was on my list. I don't know. Let's stick to one plan and not get sidetracked. I need an attic. No, not an attic. I need to get maybe a billiard room, a break room. Woo! I'm gonna do this so I don't have to worry about food. I'll leave the chef salad until later. Because I don't have any, I have like maybe one, I don't have any green rooms. I don't even have a, whatchamacallit, an aquarium. Alright. I'm gonna do this, although I don't have keys. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright. If there's a green memo in there, it's a lie. I need keys, so this is perfect. Because even if I don't get the security card, I will get keys. Alright, thank goodness there's nothing on the outside of this. So we got 1 plus 19 is 20. 14, 7, 1. Wait, what? 20, 14. Oh, 28, 4. Oops, I did the division and the multiplication in the wrong order. Alright, negative 6 rounded is a negative 10. Minus 4, negative 14. Still negative 10. Minus 6, negative 16. That's negative 20. Plus 20 plus 3 is 3. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, what that means for me is I can go through the foundation just outside and come up into the antechamber. So all I have to do is open the antechamber. Which, yeah, that's it, because I've done the rest. I've done the other room. What would be the best way to do that? I'm going to get myself a silver spoon. Might as well. Or not. Oh, this stupid compass. I don't care about you. Well, whatever. Oh, you know what? Did I even look in the middle? I don't know if I looked at this last time. Okay, more screenshots. Give me a second. Where am I going? This is the showroom. And then this side too. And then... Okay. Let's continue. And are these the same? Let me double check that. That's missing. Is that always missing? Yeah, probably. Okay. Where are we at? Over on this corner. I will take the East Wing Hall. What am I trying to do? Get what? An secret garden key? Do I have one? No. Where's the coin? I could use an attic, probably. Thank you. And there's the secret garden key. Alright. And gems. Do I have a study yet? I don't remember if I do or not. kind of don't think I do. Okay, I should go grab myself. I'm missing something. What am I missing? A key. There it is. Okay, so I don't know if I want the study here, though. Perfect. I'm at 175, getting closer. Oh, you... Don't you frickin' do this to me. And that's the end of the sentence? I guess I shouldn't click this anymore. Let me see. 1 key, 1 gem for each rank reached. I don't think I want to click it ever again. Alright, that's good to know. I have a kennel and a shovel, so this could be useful. Maybe I'll get turnips. Keys. Alright. Where's the coin or whatever I'm missing? It's probably hanging out on this, right? That's usually where they are. Ah, okay. That was an unexpected surprise. I totally even forgot. I was not looking for digging spots. However, I'll take it because it opens the door and maybe I'll get a turnip here. I need to get to the secret garden, which I think I can do very soon. I just need to not open the next door. I'm going to start hitting locked doors very shortly. It might have been even in this room if I hadn't done that. And probably. So maybe I'll go this way and head north. I haven't been in there in a long time. I don't need the steps right now. Okay. I don't want to dig in here. Give me a locked door. Oh, it wasn't a locked door. I'll do this. I actually want the door to be locked. I know it's unusual, but... Oh, come on. Give me a locked door, please. Okay. There we are. Now, I don't remember which lever I have right now here. The wrong one, sort of. I could probably make my way over there without too much trouble. I do have 11 keys. But I think I'm going to do this. I think, would I rotate it twice? I think so. Alright. 2 more rotations. Hopefully this is the other side. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to make my way there and then go to sleep, I guess. I'm missing a key or a gem or a key or coins or something. Where would it even be? This way. I don't think I've ever found keys or coins out here like this before. Oh, it's going to be on this, isn't it? No? Wow. Okay. So I believe I just need to head left. Perfect. Give me an extra delicious apple, please. And then straight, and I'm good. Yeah. All right. So here's why I'm doing this, by the way. I've never had the monk before. Thanks, I guess. This is in here, which I definitely want. And then this is in here, which I'd like to know if I solve this puzzle outside, if something different happens. These are stuck on 1:30. But I don't know what time it actually is. Oh, yes, I do. Should I wait till 1:30? While I'm sitting here and doing nothing, maybe I should wait till 1:30. What does this do again? Hmm. I might wait till 1:30 just because these are both stuck on 1:30, and I don't want to do this another time. Since I'm... What is that? 15 minutes would get me to 12:15. And then another 7 minutes, so like 22 minutes from now. I don't know how much time I have to wait. But maybe I'll do it anyway. Just let the game sit. Huh. I don't think I took a good screenshot of my solution to this, so I might have to solve this again. Maybe I'll do that now while I'm waiting. It was something like, I think it was this, then this, then this, which is the tricky bit. Then, I think it was, let's see if I can do this by memory. I'm going to print screen this real quick in case I get it right. Ha! First try. Okay. I'm going to put that in my notes. Room 46. Paste. Okay. That way I won't have to solve it again next time. Although I didn't really have to solve it again this time. So, I don't suppose these are buttons or anything, are they? It's disappointing I never do anything with a phone. What is this? Bookend. Alright, I guess I'll wait for 1:30. I don't know if anything happens, but it feels like something could. And let's see. I guess, yeah, I wanted to sleep here. I also want to try that candle thing. Do I risk just leaving and then coming back? I have time. I have 15 real minutes. That's plenty of time. So I'll just go back through the foundation, I guess. Go outside and see if I can even light those candles. I have so many steps, should be fine. All right. Okay. Where am I headed? What's the best way to get there? This way. I'm pretty glad that I moved my foundation to there, because it means that I can get from the end of the house to the beginning of the house pretty quick. So the tomb entrance was down the elevator. And yes, this confirms that the elevator opens two ways. Part of the reason I was able to solve that map so quickly is partially memory, but also because, like I said, today I reread almost all of my notes, and I did read those letters again. So, okay, where am I going? I'm going to here? No, the next one. So I want to know if I can... Oh, that scared me. I thought I thought that was a dead end for a second. I want to know if I can relight these. I can. Okay. This seems like a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. If I get stuck down here, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Not going to lie. Okay, nothing happened. Alright. Now I know. Okay. That's so weird. I wonder what that is. Hmm. It feels like maybe it's an asset reuse. It's hard to explain, but like if that tunnel was used in a different place, like in fact in the mechanarium. Oh, maybe that's something for me to do. Okay, I want to go, not a mechanarium, a rotunda. So I'm just looking for stuff to do while I wait for it to be 1:30 in real time, in game time, I mean, which is soon, but not too soon. That probably what took 2 minutes, probably another like 13 minutes or so. Let me check the clock while I'm here. So it is 11-ish. So wait, did I miss time earlier? So it'll be like just under 15 minutes or just over 15 minutes. Okay. I guess I miscalculated last time I looked at the clock. Okay. We're going back. Maybe I'll go this way. Well, nope, I'm going back through the foundation. It's easier. And I'll be closer to the place that I need to be. So what I'm trying to do is get a rotunda. I'm going to lose my emerald bracelet, aren't I? I guess it's okay. I like the emerald bracelet quite a lot. Having it is quite nice. But it's not that hard to get another showroom. I suppose I could go put it back. I have plenty of steps. So let me see if I can get a rotunda. Oh, and I want it to be... Let me look at the map. If we COU... Okay. I'm going to put it right here. This is what I wanted anyway. Oh, wait. Is it rotunda or mechanarium? It's mechanarium. Darn it. Okay. Darn it. Okay. Maybe I can get one here? Mechanarium? Sure. I don't have a study yet? Wow. Okay. I can't believe I don't have a study. Oh, I see a key too. Nice. Not that I need it. Vestibule. Alright. I have a master key. This gives me a lot of choices. I want a study in one direction, please. Sure. Well, might as well do this. Quickly, quickly. We're on the clock here. I guess I'll just do this. I wanted stars. Okay, so we're looking for a study would be nice. I guess. Whatever. I don't really care about my allowance that much, so I'm not in a huge rush. I don't have... Sure. Where's the study, please? This is crazy. Oh, I wanted to see this from outside. There's like... Okay, so I think I pointed this out before. But there's X, X, and then something, and then X, 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 X. So it's like just this one spot doesn't have an X, and I wonder why. I wonder why they did that. No study. It is crazy. I'll just do this, just for fun. Let's see what I get. Stopwatch. Not really that important, but the drafting dice I'll take. I'm not... Study would not be useful here. I don't think. I guess. Okay. It will let me re-roll in the vestibule. And is there a clock in here? I need a clock. I don't think it's been close to the 15 minutes or whatever, but I do want to kind of pay attention. Alright. This is it, right? Isn't this my last chance? I want the mechanarium, and I need to make sure it's not on N. IFWECOUNT MALLGA. This would be an A. So I want the mechanarium, and I want it to look up when I get it. So let's redraw. Hopefully I'll get a mechanarium. I could technically put down something else also, I guess. I don't know what the chances of getting a mechanarium are. I might want to definitely give myself another chance here. Okay. I have a lot of steps. There's a clock in here if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me check it real quick. Oh, wait, what? What? I swear there's a clock above this room. Interesting. Maybe it's only when it's along the wall. Okay, I need the mechanarium, please. Give me the mechanarium, please. I'd like a mechanarium, please. Just one mechanarium, please. I'll keep trying for the mechanarium, please. None of these are mechanariums, please. Oh, come on. Yes! I sure hope this isn't an N. IFWECOUNTSMALLGAT. This would be a T. No, okay, so this is what we were seeing. There's an N if you look up. And the theory was maybe it was doing the thing with the paintings. But I don't think it is. So there's an N here, regardless of where we are. So because we were thinking if we count COU, it would be here, it would be an N. But no, this would be an A. And that's definitely an N. Interesting. I will drop this in my Mechanarium screenshots. So this is exactly the type of thing that I was talking about, where I have conversations with my friend Nick about the game. I noticed something, I pointed out to him. Maybe he's seen it before already, but in this particular instance, he had not seen the N, and we thought maybe it's a clue. And his guess was maybe it's just another clue to the painting thing. Okay, we're heading back towards the room 46. We're going to be there at 1:30, and then we're going to see if anything happens. And if nothing does, we're going to go to sleep, and I'm going to play more tomorrow. I could have went through there. What time is it? Still 7.5 more minutes. I mean, I guess I can... Is there anything else for me to see? Have I done the treasure trove this run? I did, and I didn't open it, did I? I could try making it there. It's pretty hard to get to. I'd have to go south through there. I got it. I got this. Okay, hold on. Here we go. This may be a mistake, but it's my mistake, and I stand by it if it's a mistake. We're going south. Fast as we can. Perfect. South. One more south. I'll take it. Alright. And so now we're at the cloister. We make a left, if I remember correctly. Then we go south again. Then we make a right. And then we make a right. And then I have keys. This will probably be green memo. That's my guess. Well, that's a lie. Okay. Alright. Now we go back. I wonder if that will ever run out of notes. I mean, it has to, but it might start repeating, you know? The other thing is... Okay. I'm going to get a little greedy here. And here's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try to draft a freezer from the antechamber room. I think that will be okay. Maybe I'll get lucky. Freezer, freezer, freezer. Nope. That's a free reroll. Okay. This doesn't help. If I could go south, this would be amazing, but I could do this, I guess. I don't know if a freezer can be in the corner. Okay. We'll try it. Just going to hit redraw, and I'm either going to get a freezer or not, and that's pretty much it. That's the end of this run. Oh, there we are. Okay. Well, that worked out well. Now, hopefully, it's just around 1:30. It's getting there. I'm going to really quickly pause, I guess. The frame rate is chuggy when I'm in this room. Strange. It's really bad, actually. Huh. Is it always like that? I don't know. Gosh. I don't... If I'm looking this way, it's fine. It's when I'm looking this way, it's really bad. I don't know why. It's the antechambers. It's like the moment the antechamber isn't on screen. Yeah, strange. Okay. So while we're here, let's take a look at this again. I don't know what this is. I see this everywhere. I have no idea what it could be. Kind of looks like a stove. I wonder if this is like the room where my mom is hiding. And when I say my mom, I mean in-game, obviously. Like if there's a special house that was made. I don't think this is the safe house, but maybe. I don't remember the safe house's layout. We're getting closer. Oh, I can see the classroom. That's hilarious. I'm going to take a screenshot of that just for Nick. I wonder if the other side has anything I could see outside. It would be the freezer? No. Okay. Anything over there? Some weird geometry. Huh. We're getting closer. Yeah, normally I just pause, but we're close enough that I don't care. You guys can wait the... What is this, like 1.5 minutes? Maybe I should click on everything just in case. The cuckoos are out. Hmm. It's me. It's-a me, Simon. Okay, I'm getting impatient. Hurry up. A watched clock never boils. Moment of truth coming up in like 20 seconds. If I do this faster, maybe this will move. Here, I'll just wind the clock. What do I have? I have a scepter and a crown. Come on. Nope. Okay. So nothing happens in here at 1:30. I thought maybe there was a chance because these clocks are 1:30, and then it said something in the will. It says like, hold on, where is it at? Maybe it's the second one. My valet, the lake house, 2 children, Courtney and Rygard. Impulsive. I grant to each a cuckoo clock set eternally on the sacred hour, for only time will tell when they're ready to slow down enough. So this is the one that I thought might be related to this. While I'm looking at this, this is very, not concerning, but like, this is very suspicious to me. Like, this shape, to me, really looks like kind of the shape of the house. Like, I feel like anytime it's a long rectangle, you get sort of an idea that this is the house, and the X would be here. I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to call it a day. This is the end of the video as well. And then this, I'll draft this room to the outside and see if anything's different tomorrow. Again, if you're here, thank you very much for listening to my rant, listening to me talk about all sorts of stuff. I hope that if you do watch this, I mean, if you're watching this, there's something that you're enjoying. So I do appreciate that. Or if you randomly stumbled across this video, then you wouldn't have made it an hour and 50 minutes in without being at least a little interested in what I have to say. And so if you're here, in that way, I appreciate that too. But generally, I'll just keep going as I go. I'll probably keep talking to Nick about the game. I think, like I said, the next step is doing the thing that he was theory crafting with me. And just to give you a full breakdown on what that is, it is having the scepter and the crown and the stone, which his idea was that thing in the curse area in the shrine. And so that's what he was like, hey, have you ever taken a screenshot of that thing? Because I told him, hey, I opened up the curse thing in the shrine. He's like, oh, I've never done that before. Do you happen to have a screenshot of what it looks like? And I didn't. But I asked him why. He's like, I think it might be something I need to know for later. And so I think that that is what he was thinking was the stone. So taking a look at my notes, I'll read the message again. The message is in my garage notes, and it says, steady as the scepter, deadly as the stone, heavy as the crown, ready is the throne. And so the throne room with those things in it makes a lot of sense. Now, what I don't need to, I guess I'll go there and wait for 1:30 because it seems like everything in this game is waiting for 1:30. Although this time it didn't work, but Cool. Thanks for watching, and I guess that's what we're doing tomorrow.